Losing 50 pounds may seem like an impossible dream for many, but for one couple, it became a reality. Their journey to a healthier life all began with a visit to the Wellness Institute of Texas.
I opened up Wellness Institute of Texas in March 2014, really geared toward getting people well and getting off of chronic medications. Started doing weight loss, aesthetics, and family care. Had multiple people be able to get off of their medication and really start living a healthy lifestyle.
Brian, tell me a little bit about what it was like when you first came in.
I had tried so many diets before in the past and had failed miserably, so I didn't come in with super high expectations except for what I had seen for our mutual friends who had gone through it. And really after about the first few weeks, I started to see results quickly, and that in and of itself was motivating to stick with it. That and the accountability aspect is it definitely plays a role in it. I didn't want to mess up.
In terms of my story, I was diagnosed last January with type 2 diabetes. Instructed to lose weight, but not pushed. I've been on the program since June of last year.
When he came to me, he was very sad about his health conditions. He was diabetic, hypertensive, a few other things that he just kept having to take medication for.
Within about 2 weeks, I was taken off of one of the medications and the other one reduced. Within about 3 or 4 months, my doctor took me off of both medications, so I now no longer am taking any medication for the diabetes.
We just watched all the pounds and his size just melt away, and to see the spring in his step, to see the smile on his face, and to see him just walking more upright every week that we saw him was such a great feeling to know that we're all part of helping him get healthy.
I reached my goal within 6 months. I was weighing 250 pounds. I currently weigh 170. And so I lost 80 pounds, as you can see up here, the weight of a Labrador.
How much weight have you lost?
I have lost 50 pounds.
Wow. And Brian?
Let me do my math, 53 pounds.
I think one of the benefits is the fact that you're seeing a medical professional.
You see a healthcare professional every week. You see a staff that you've become very familiar with. You get body composition analysis that measures your fat, your lean mass, your hydration. We take measurements of different parts of your bodies because a lot of people don't realize that fat takes up more space than muscle. So it's important during the weight loss phase that you don't just see the weight coming off, but you also see your waistline shrinking and your arms shrinking. So it's a whole cohesive program into understanding how you're reacting to weight loss and understanding what good foods do to you and what not so good foods do to you.
Make sure they're staying consistent with their foods, and then make sure whenever they're going to the next week, if they have any struggles, parties, anything that's going to happen, we'll make sure we work out a plan to figure out how they're going to accomplish those goals.
The method that we use here at Wellness Institute of Texas is a low-carb, low-fat, adequate protein diet with partial meal replacements. So dieters are eating real food. They're learning what good food does to them. They're learning what bad food does to them. And most importantly, they're seeing results, and they're seeing results quickly.
Now, I love that you say that because this basically comes down to food, what you're eating.
Absolutely. There are no drugs. There are no hormones. There are no injections on this diet. The prepackaged meals are temporary. They're just to be used during the weight loss phase, and after you have reached your goal, you are eating real food, you are living life, and you're feeling great and you're healthy. What you truly get is the coaching. You get a month's worth of coaching to help you through the first part of it, especially when things are a little bit more difficult.
What's the most rewarding part of your job?
Basically them making their goal, coming in every week and seeing those pounds come off, and the exciting phase. We a lot of times like to not let them look at the scale so that they can see all of their measurements and their inches, which is what they'll lose the most of, is around their body, and getting those inches off is what's most rewarding.
And if they have any questions, we're always there to answer questions and be very supportive of everything. We develop great relationships with our dieters, and we just love seeing the transformation they make.
All right, if you're ready to get started, mention San Antonio Living when you call, and you're going to receive $100 off your starter package, which includes that initial consultation, a starter bag with food and protein in it. Also, it includes a 4-week coaching session, the contract of trust, 15-minute sessions per week, weight and measurements, body composition analysis, and non-judgmental coaching. And again, that's if you mention San Antonio Living when you call. For more information, contact the Wellness Institute of Texas, and they're also having a special event this Thursday night at 6 o'clock. It's a free weight loss seminar. You can call them at 802-1133 for more information. And of course, here's all the details. Wellness Institute of Texas on Blanco Road near Bitters, 802-1133. The website is there for you, and they're on Facebook as well.